This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Paramount Plus has movies. So many movies. The movies you've seen 1,000 times and could watch 1,000 more. Iconic movies your friends can't believe you haven't seen. New movies, classic movies, new takes on classic movies. So whether you're into Top Gun or The Naked Gun, Mean Girls or Mission Impossible, Smurfs or Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a mountain of movies to discover on Paramount Plus. Start streaming today.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Carvana makes car selling fast and easy from start to finish. Enter your license plate or VIN and get a real offer in seconds, down to the penny. If you accept, Carvana will come pick up your car from your driveway. Or you can drop it off at one of our car vending machines. Either way, you get paid instantly. It's fast, transparent, and 100% online. Car selling that saves your time. That's Carvana.
Carvana.
Pickup fees may apply.
Loyal, diehard, Detroit Koolaid drinkers. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Okri coming at you for another one of those Kool-Aid packets. You know what it is, hitting you up on a Friday, TGIF. And there's only one thing to talk about here on this Kool-Aid packet, and that's that this man has been unleashed.
Unleash Hutch.
The contract is done. He's producing. He's here in Detroit for the next 4, 5, 6+ seasons. It's a beautiful thing. Aiden Hutchinson, extended by Brad Holmes and Dan Freaky Campbell. 4 years, $180 million. There's so much to love about this contract, and I know some will probably, but great, it's a lot of money. You're always talking about the dollars that make sense. It's like, this is a lot of money, but these are dollars that make sense. SENSE for the Detroit Lions. And before I even get into the actual particulars of the contract, the reason it's so great is because Aiden Hutchinson, since he stepped on the field with the Michigan Wolverines and then was fortunate enough, I still remember that draft night, just thinking there's no way, and then he just falls right in our lap, which was incredible. So my only concern was like, will Hutch's both athleticism and twitch kind of translate to the next level? Because I feel like he got a lot of, he knew the hustle was there. He's got the size, great attitude, great dude. But was he going to be able to have that twitch and that athleticism to beat these big NFL left tackles and put up numbers and lead the team? And he's done all that, man. He's produced. He's probably the defensive player of the year, comeback player of the year, all that. Hopefully Super Bowl champion. But he's been better than advertised. He's a perfect player from a marketing standpoint. The city, the state loves him. He plays a premier position that you pay, which is quarterback, defensive end, corner, wide receiver. You know what they are. You know what we value here on this show. And it's like, my other concern was like, man, Hutchinson knows that he has this team, in the palm of his hand. He could drag this out. He could ask for buco bucks more than the next highest paid guy. He could break the ceiling, set the new standard, do all the stuff that Patty Statty used to do at quarterback, which is like every time, even when he was playing mid-tier, he was getting not only top of the money, but like record-setting, new benchmark type dollars. And instead, Aiden Hutchinson with this deal came in below Micah Parsons, which he's better than Micah Parsons, even though I said I love Micah Parsons' game. I don't love the dude. I don't love the fit with the cheddar heads and the mozzarella sticks like I do with Hutchinson being unleashed in Detroit.
Unleash Hutch.
But this dude came in under him, and when I'm doing the math, I'm just like, 45 on average, and when I get into the details of this contract, you're going to be blown away. But like, I was already set that it was going to be $200+ million. It was going to be quarterback-esque money. It was going to be, You know, this dude is being rewarded by his team, his city, his state at a level that other teams will not and cannot do. Yes, I did look back at the Myles Garrett deal, which I thought was ridiculous, and it's lower.
¿Hablas español?
Sprichst du Deutsch?
Kan du norsk?
If you used Babbel, you would. Babbel's conversation-based techniques teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about the things you actually talk about in the real world, with lessons handcrafted by over 200 language experts and voiced by real native speakers. Babbel is like having a private tutor in your pocket. Start speaking with Babbel today. Get up to 55% off your Babbel subscription right now at babbel.com/Spotify. Spelled BABBEL.com/Spotify. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Wherever Bud goes, his harmonica goes with him. It's a pocket full of soul. Now he's living with prostate cancer. He asked his doctor about Xtandi enzalutamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and headache. Talk to your doctor and visit Xtandi.com.
But Myles Garrett's just in it for the paycheck and the numbers. Hutchinson's trying to win rings, championships, trophies. So without further ado, we can't mess around. Let's get into this deal. Like I said, 4 years, $180 million in total, $15 million signing bonus, $141 million guaranteed. Like I said, an average around 45 per. But you know Brad, always open for business, sometimes sleeping at the wheel Holmes, was taking care of his guy, but doing it in the way that he does it. Which is, hey, man, we got the next few years. I need to figure some things out. Pay you on the back end. Maybe I won't. Maybe the cap will be a lot higher. You know, it'll get crazy. So, Aiden Hutchinson in 2025 has a base salary with the cuckoo NFL contracts of $1.1 million. You realize, like, bench warmers that never play ever in the NBA make, like, 12 to 15 million. Hutch with a base of 1.1. Signing bonus prorated of 8.8. Yeah, he's got some roster bonuses in there. A little $3,040 workout bonus. Dude, that's like a few days at work for most of us. A day of work. I mean, that's a crazy number that I'm seeing here on the old spot track. A cap hit this year of only 14.4, which is 5% of our cap. That's so low for what he produces as a football player. And this is why when people are saying, just go sign this free agent at $38 million and go pay this guy $150 over 3 seasons. You draft these guys and you get Hutchinson again in 2026. For 1.2 base, a $3 million signing bonus, he's going to get you an option of 5.7, and then you're going to take his $3,000 workout bonus and make it $250K. But his cap hit's going to go down $4 million to only 10, which is then going to make him 3% of our total team cap in 2026 when he's 26 years old. Oh my goodness. So in 2027, this new deal kind of kicks in. So the numbers go from 1.1, 1.2, cuckoo number, base numbers, to 29.5, which is totally fine for a big-time defensive end, top 5 at his position type player. $3 million signing prorated. Option, again, kind of creeping up there at this arbitrary number, which is 5.7 million for the next few years. $250K workout bonus. Cap hit goes from 14, 10, up to 38 plus $1 million, which to me is like no big deal whatsoever. Like, that's another one where you're just like, this contract is so crazy from a dollar's perspective, from a
My favorite thing about Shipt since I signed up for Target Circle 360? No price markups when I order same-day delivery from tons of local stores. Only a handful of alcohol retailers and items don't count. I won't lie, I've had too much fun being like, markups on groceries? Not in my fridge. Markups on pet food? Not for my DOG. Markups on tools, electronics, home goods, meds? Not in my house. Anyway, it's awesome. Order now at shipt.com/360. Terms apply.
Introducing Meta Ray-Ban Display, the world's most advanced AI glasses. With a full color display built into the lens of the glasses, it's there when you need it and gone when you don't. Send and receive messages, translate or caption live conversations, collaborate with Meta AI, and more. Be one of the first to try Meta Ray-Ban Display. Visit meta.com/Meta Ray-Ban Display to book a demo and find your pair.
Just the annual value, like you hear the 45, the 180, the 40, you're thinking that's kind of crazy numbers. I hear people say, "Oh, this is gonna sink the team and they're gonna rue the day." Are you serious? With this player, you have nothing to worry about off the field. He produces. His teammates love him. He's a leader. He knows everything about the city and state. It's so perfect on so many levels. And like, so that's your 2027 numbers. Your 2028 numbers check in right about exactly the same. So you have them for the next 4 seasons, 4 full NFL seasons at totally reasonable numbers. Hey, you went from a rookie deal, we bumped you up. It's like I can't even relate to what it would be like at work. It'd be like, let's say you make $100K at work. Like Hutch going from making $100K in a normal man's world to like, your bosses, you done really good this year. Next year we're going to pay you, $4 million. And you were not only just kind of happy at the 100K, you were like, thought that that's obviously what people make. And instead, next year, your paychecks bi-weekly are going to be $4 million split up. Like, what a freaking raise. But also, like, in the NFL, you're looking at these numbers, you're just like, those numbers for the next 4 full NFL seasons this year, plus 3 after that, are below market, are deals, are steals. And then, of course, the last couple get a little crazy, but who cares? We hope to have 1 to 2 titles by then. He's already produced. By the way, did I mention these next couple years, he's still 28, 29, 30 years old. But yeah, 2029, Aiden Hutchinson makes a base salary instead of 1.1 or 1.2 or I don't know, 29.5. He makes a base of 49.6. That's a lot. We get it, but it's so far down the road. Who cares? Who freaking cares? Hey, Dan Campbell, are you ready to unleash Hutch for the next 4+ seasons before this money gets out of whack and then we'll just redo the deal anyway? What do you think, Dan freaking Campbell?
Unleash Hutch. I'm ready to unleash Hutch.
Exactly, I will. I'll do it for you.
Unleash Hutch.
I mean, drink it in, everybody. Drink in these numbers, please.
Drink it in, man.
Double-sided cornbread.
Cornbread!
So I'm getting here to the 2029. Like I said, base salary, 49.6. $3 million prorated signing bonus. $200,000 bonus. Another 5.7 option prorated bonus. $250K if he wants to work out with the team. And a cap hit in 2029, which is a long way away in case you didn't know, of $58.7 million. He goes from this year making 5.1% of your cap. In 2029, he will equate for 14.4%. So he's nearly tripled that amount. But you know what's also went up in that time? The salary cap. You know what we've also done? Got rid of players, drafted more players, paid some more players where we'll totally have this money. And like I say, a rework is no problem. There's a hilarious option out for 2030, which would make it a 5-year, $160 million deal with zero dead cap.
Everybody's in.
So I laugh at that because you're not going to like cut Aiden Hutchinson. But yes, depending on health, injuries, status of the team, that gives you an out if you would like. Also probably an out, redo, bump him up to another crazy number at that point, which defensive ends will probably be making 60, 65. By the way, why are our like normal wages? Yes, I understand they're kind of going up in certain industries, but wouldn't you love it if almost every job you work at, like every year you just got, I don't know, like a 40% raise, 50%. Hey, 2 years from now you're making 125% of what you made. Like that, the NFL is crazy like this. I mean, we just take it for granted that dude's making 40, 45 now, and in 4 years it's going to be 65. That's absolutely insane. Let's see, what else here do I want to hit on? Oh, another thing with these contracts and with Hutchinson, I was kind of kidding earlier, like you make $100K and then you show up to work next year because you did a good job and you make $4 million. Like, can you imagine Hutchinson like seeing these rookie paychecks coming through where he like got the bonus up front but gets no money on a bi-weekly or weekly basis, however they pay in the National Football League, and then all of a sudden, like in a couple seasons, like he checks his bank, on payday, and the wire transfer comes through, and it's just like, it's like 32x of whatever he got before, or something stupid like that, where it's just like, again, back to my normal man example, like you're used to getting X amount every week, 2 weeks, however you split it up, bi-monthly, and then all of a sudden you look after this big raise and you're just like, what? Like in one check you make like 5 times what you made the whole year before. Like that's got to be mind-blowing on so many levels, just like getting used to this small amount of dough and you sign the big deal, but it's a couple years till you see the money, and then all of a sudden in a couple years you're getting like weekly checks that are just, I mean, on a $45 million per year, those checks have to be just off the charts. They got to be, because they only get paid in the season. So like, let's say 20 weeks they pay on. I mean, just imagine what making it through games and getting to the pay window, as Benny would say. I mean, that's got to be absolutely incredible. Tell him, Benny.
Going to the pay window.
That's got to be a fun time. I would love to go to the pay window making anything near that kind of dough.
Going to the pay window.
But it's got to be kind of mind-blowing as well. So let's get to this last year before I get up out of here. 2030, Aiden Hutchinson will be 30 years old. A base salary at that point of $42 million. Roster bonus 2.6. $200K bonus. Option prorated bonus of, again, 5.7. It's funny how that's like every year you just get to that, which has got to be incredible too. Just seeing those bonuses come through for doing nothing. And then I think it's still funny they put the workout at $250K. Like, to me, that's like your job saying, well, on the summer, if you come to our like gym that we've got you a membership for, we'll pay you $1. You want to do it? And you'd be like, no, not really. Not when I make 15, 20 times X that, and I get all these other $1 million bonuses. You keep your $1, So I'm sure that $250K means a lot to him, but I'm sure he'll be there for workouts. Cap hit at that point goes from 58 the prior year down to 50.
Hey there, it's Dr. Sanjay Gupta with some exciting news to share. CNN is now streaming. That means you can read, watch, and stream everything in one subscription. You can watch news live 24/7. You can also explore catch-up videos and explainer videos, and you can also watch a library of CNN's originals, including my latest documentary, It Doesn't Have to Hurt. Just go to cnn.com/all-access.
Anyone can follow. It takes something special to be an original. Which is why the 2025 Lincoln Navigator SUV arrives with new ways of surrounding you in luxury, including the ultra-wide 48-inch panoramic display and the multi-sensory Lincoln Rejuvenate experience. A true original never stops evolving. So meet the 2025 Navigator, the original that's all new and better than ever. Learn more at Lincoln.com. Lincoln and Navigator are trademarks of Ford or its affiliates.
This episode is brought to you by LinkedIn. Healthcare professionals can lead their careers with LinkedIn. Discover jobs by specialty, preferred shifts, and even desired salary. From mental health therapists to radiology technicians, it's now faster and easier for healthcare professionals to find the right fit. Learn more at linkedin.com/healthcare. Side effects may include faster job placement, improved work-life balance, and increased career satisfaction.
You don't technically need this car. You say that out loud to yourself. You say, I have no space. You say, I'm just looking. Then you click. Then you zoom in on photo number 87 and whisper, oh no. Then you text a friend, the one who always enables you. You say to yourself, this is the last one, knowing it is not. You don't need this car. But maybe, just maybe, this car needs you. Bring a trailer. It's never just a car.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
11.27% of the team's cap. This is just so great on so many levels. Like I said, I didn't expect it to get done. I expected it to actually be a little more contentious from the Hutchinson side. Not that he didn't want to be here, but he's a businessman. He knows they would write a blank check. Me and Chop were both willing to pay him 4 years, $250 per, set the market, blow everything out of the water. Didn't have to do that. Didn't have to wait another year where all these other jamokes get paid and you're just like, oh, damn, it went from 45 now to 53 is the floor to pay this guy. Nope, got him done at 45 on average. Hutch, if he's feeling good at 30 and wants to get another big-time payday, I'm sure the Lions would be right there to give him a 2-3 year deal for 55, 60, 65, 70 million at that point. Who knows? Just whatever it is to keep sacking quarterbacks and keep being loved by this city and bringing home championships. So I absolutely love this deal on every level. The price, the player, the timing, the team where it's at, drafting and retaining your own guys. You know, not listening to the people. What about Brian Brad? What about Laporta support? I'm getting very confident that this is a continual process of draft, develop, re-sign, and the way they're doing it, even though they're not paying discounted rates very much, they're also getting them done early. They're getting them done making the players happy, the organization. They're not paying ridiculously over what's expected. So I wouldn't be surprised if BB, Laporta...
Optimism isn't sunshine and rainbows. It's fixing things, changing the way we fix things. It's running the world on smarter energy. Because if optimism never stops, then change can't either. GE Vernova, the energy of change.
Ah, smart water. Pure, crisp taste.
That's really good water.
It's the kind of water that says, I have my life together.
I do feel more sophisticated.
Smart water. For those with a taste for taste. Grab yours today.
We all love a legendary comeback. And Degree Original Cool Rush is back and better than ever. Cool Rush isn't just a scent. It's a movement, a fan favorite that delivers bold, fresh vibes and all-day sweat protection. Whether you're heading to the gym, the office, or just trying to stay fresh on a long day, Cool Rush has your back. So if you haven't tried it yet, head to your local Walmart or Target and grab Degree Cool Rush, the fan favorite scent from the world's #1 antiperspirant brand.
You know, some of the new old linemen that we put a lot of stock in. Some of our defensive players, the Jack Campbells that are coming into his own. Like, they're not only going to want to be here, but I'm feeling like this regime has the aptitude to move money around and to take care of them, but not kill their future. And every once in a while, if somebody really wants to leave and you can just replace them with a cheap draft pick or a mid-tier free agent, like, that's a beautiful thing. So congratulations, Aiden Hutchinson. You will be unleashed here until 2030 and beyond.
Unleash Hutch.
I love everything about it. I love this team. We're 5-2. We're off the bye week. We're going to be rolling. That's what I got for you on this Kool-Aid packet. Yep, the voice is still trying to come back. I hadn't hacked up a lung during this show, but I'm still coughing more than I'd like. But I'm back, baby. I think next week, Kool-Aid packet. I think Chops is back on the flagship, but you never know with him. You know I'll be here talking about those lines, as well as just appreciating all the loyal, diehard listeners. Thank you so much for checking us out. I'll be back. This team's going to be balling. You better look out if you're Minnesota come Sunday. Let's go. Drinking in, everybody. I'm out.